All right, we are live. What is up, YouTube? Four Leaf Cards here. Hey, thanks for clicking. Got my buddy with me today, Dustin. How
How's
are you
everybody
doing,
doing?
Dustin?
Good. How are you?
I am, I am beat, man. If we're being honest, we just started on Friday a 7-day run of sports every night. I get the Little Leaf on travel baseball, rec baseball, travel soccer. I got the twins doing gymnastics and swimming and all that stuff. So we just got done with a day at the park, baseball. What do we have today? Travel baseball and then travel soccer, both today. So
Oofed.
oofta, yeah. And then by the way, I had to mow the lawn. So
Yeah, I mowed mine yesterday, and we really don't have much for sports going on right now. My daughter is in gymnastics, but they take a month break in May, and then she starts up again in June.
whew, I wish we had that. We go like all year round with that stuff.
Ah, yeah. Well,
We
we
just,
kind of we can pick and choose when because it's not through school.
yeah.
Um, So they do like a mini session in May, and we always take that break, and then we don't do the winter session because we have to drive, I don't know, 20 miles or whatever, and we try
Yeah.
to avoid doing that during blizzards and stuff. So
Yeah, that's a good strategy. It's a good
yeah.
strategy. Oh, by the way, I just had one. We were getting ready for bed, cleaning up everything, and I had one sticker leg in the couch down in between the cushion and the back of the couch, and then like sit down. So she's at the hospital right now getting an X-ray on her leg. Might have broke it.
Oh boy.
Yeah, yeah. Not just typical stuff, right?
Yeah.
Have,
Well,
have kids. Have kids. They said, right?
well we thought our life wasn't stressful enough, so we just got a puppy,
Oh my gosh.
and yeah, it's just a pain. I told my wife, I said, well, I'm not really a cat person, and she loves all animals. We have three or four, two inside cats, and then there's like three or four outside cats. And I said, this puppy has really made me appreciate the cats a lot more.
Yeah. Oh man. I'm an animal guy. My wife is not, like zero, and we just got a kitten in January. And we
Uh,
got the cat because and I know how this goes, right? Like I'm gonna go and I travel a little bit for work, like, oh, you're not cleaning out the litter box, and you're not taking care of it. So I went out and I got one of them automatic robotic kit litter box things,
yep.
and I'm not gonna lie, it was a lot of money. Like I hit the buy it now button. I was like, what did I just do? But man, the thing weighs the cat every time it goes in, and it automatically puts it, and it sends you text messages. Hey, your cat just went to the bathroom, and it weighs this much weight, and hey, your litter's getting a little bit low. So like, I literally don't have to think about it at all.
Oh, that's nice.
And then it fills up. We can go about a month without emptying out the clumps.
That's
It's
pretty
got
good.
like a carbon filter. You can't smell anything. It's nice, man. And then I got the automatic feeder. So fill the feeder up once a month, same thing. And I can change how much it doles out every week. Like right now, we feed it 3 times a day,
Mm.
and it gets, 2/12 of or 1/6 of a cup every time. And I don't think about that either and that's the only way it's going to happen. I mean, if we had a dog and she had to take it out every morning, oh man, my butt would be in a frying pan. So
Yeah. Our dog's
anyway,
been having lots of accidents and stuff in the house.
I
So
remember that, man. I had a dog for 13 years, and I want a dog. I think all kids should have a dog,
right.
and it teaches you responsibility and their unconditional love. The cat's not. It's kind of a funny cat, actually. It lets the girls carry it around. The other day, they had it dressed up in a wedding dress. They had vet wrap all over it, playing veterinarian. That cat is a good cat, to be honest.
Yeah, that sounds
Uh,
like it. Yeah,
it's
we you know we had Astro before, and he was really good. I mean, we got him. He was 4 months old when we got him, and I think he maybe had one accident like his whole life, and that was the first day we brought him in, and the cat like screamed at him, and he peed on the hallway, right?
Yeah, yeah,
And that was
and that
it.
was it.
He was really smart, and pretty much already trained. We got him. This puppy was only 6 weeks old when we got her, and
Oh,
She's not, unlike most, she's a yellow lab, and unlike most labs, she's not food motivated at all. Like she won't
Oh,
even eat a training treat. So I was like, well, how do
uh-oh.
you train a dog that don't want treats?
Bacon, 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 bacon.
Yeah,
It's not food to
that's
me. What kind? What kind
questionable.
of lab is that? That's not food motivated. By the way, hey Warren, what's up? We got Fox Crew cards in the house too. What's up, guys? They're saying they let's see. Kids don't clean their litter box. Not once in 12 years. That's what I'm saying, man. That's why I got the robot. Warren says he's got his kid does the litter. He's
Yeah,
18 and complains, but Warren told him if you pay your own bills, then the story changes.
ours
Oh
come and
man, I
go
can't wait.
in and out. Ours come and go in and out during the summer and spring, but in the wintertime they don't. They don't. So really, we only have to clean the litter box during the winter, but it's still a
Well,
pain.
we have not gotten brave enough to let the cat out of the house because my girls would be devastated if that thing took off. And around where we're at, we're kind of out in the country too. You know, coyotes will pick the cats off and hawks and stuff. It's just kind of rural, so we got some bald eagles here that love eating cats.
I was gonna say we have some bald eagles around too, so
So the last thing I need is my little twinnies just crying their eyes out because their cat got eaten by something. But anyway, so for now it's an indoor cat. They got a little leash for it. They plan on taking it out here this summer and walking it like a dog, I guess. I have no idea. Whatever. It's a dog cat, I guess. Anyway, so for those of you guys that don't remember what we were doing, it has been a while since we've done this. The old Killebrews and Microbrews, where we each pick a microbrew to highlight, and then we pull out a bunch of Killebrews to show off, and it was actually pretty good because when Dustin and I first started this, I didn't have hardly any Killebrews in my set, and I think the more and more you look at Harmon Killebrew, the more, at least for me, the more I get impressed with him. And I read a book. Gosh, it's been so long now I can't even remember the book, but there's a book on him and lots of interesting facts of him just growing up and telling stories about his life. So I've really become a little bit of a Killebrew fan here thanks to this. So thanks, Dustin. And I'm looking at this big stack of cards here that we were going to go through. We haven't got all the way there, but I'm not going to say I'm a super collector of Killebrew now, but I'm getting close.
yeah.
Getting close.
When we went to the show, the Minnesota Sports Card Show, my count jumped up quite a bit. I'm over. I don't remember my exact count. I don't have my spreadsheet in front of me, but I'm over 400 now. So
I'd say I'm pretty close to 200. I'd say about 200, which is not bad for a Red Sox fan, huh?
no, not bad at all. All right. Will you want to talk about your beer and share it with us?
I'm going to jump. Oh, I got pop-ups happening here. Let me just make sure we're not missing what's happening. I've got my door open and yeah. Yeah, they got coyotes down there too. All right. I'm just making sure we got my lighting is bad. I'm down in the basement. That's where my wife puts me. But anyway, for today, I picked out this one from Vermont. It's called the brewery is Weird Window Brewing, and it's called a Honey I'm Good. Honey I'm Good. It's a 6% Kolsch, and I was looking for some notes on this, and there's not too many notes. And I did buy this a while back in preparation for this, so I'm going to open this up, and we're going to take a little chance. Just giving it a smell here to make sure it's not skunky, and it's not. So here, I got my 4-leaf glass. I'm going to turn it this way so we can take a peek at how it pours. Just going to tip it a little bit, and we'll give it a short pour, and then we'll kind of head it up. Release the bubbles. Not too bubbly. That may be because it's old. We'll see. A little bit there. And I believe it's made with honey. And the only notes I could find on it was somebody had said I expected it to be sweet with the honey, but it was more bitter. So it's going to probably be a little hoppy. It smells pretty good for now. I'm actually amazed, to be honest. First sip, Not too bad. Pretty smooth. It does have some hops in it. Not too sweet, to be honest. So that guy was right. But not too bad. A little hoppier than I'd like, but not a bad Kolsch. So I'm good with that. What do you got today? Oh, where'd you go?
There I am.
Oh man, we lost you there for a second.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I was messing around. I accidentally left, and then I couldn't get back in.
Yeah, I was like, man, I'm solo here. Anyway, what do you got today?
Okay, so I got from Lost Sanity Brewing in Medelia, Minnesota, which is only 40 miles away from my house, and I'm ashamed to say I haven't been there yet. But
Ooh.
The brewery itself has a 4.9 out of 5 rating on Google, so that's pretty good. But I saw this at the liquor store. It was on sale, and I thought it was perfect for me and perfect for this show and perfect for you because you remember when you did the Royal Rumble with the Luchador mask, right?
Oh yeah, yep.
So this is the ultimate Luchador Mexican style amber lager.
Oh man, what did I call that guy? I can't even remember. That is awesome. Oh, look at the mask.
Yep, there's a mask. Then here's the Luchador himself. So I'll read a little bit about it. I found a little blurb on their website. Solidly approachable dark lager that maintains an impressive balance. The malt-driven and nutty flavor notes with hints of caramel make it a great gateway into dark beer and an excellent beer to pair with food. Although the ultimate luchador sounds nice, I would stay on his good side, or a gorilla press slam may be coming for you.
I love the marketing on these things.
So, and I say it was perfect for me because I like amber beers a lot, and so I thought that would be perfect.
Warren says he homebrews.
Warren, you're gonna have to send us some.
We'll have to get Warren and Warren, you're gonna have to get some Killebrews, man, and then we can pop you on and we could do a 3-way. That sounds a little off, but we could do a 3 guys having microbrews and Killebrews. What's up,
Brad? Smells really good. Oh yeah, it tastes good. I could see it being like they said, would be an excellent pair with food. I mean, I could eat a big old burrito or a hamburger or a steak or something with this beer. That'd be great.
I'll tell you what, after mowing the lawn, this Kolsch is going down pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's a nice summer beer.
Yep, it's refreshing. Man, what was it? Remember that one we had, a chocolate beer that was like a 10 or 12% alcohol? That thing was nuts. And they only sold it in pounders. By the time we were done with that, I was feeling pretty good.
I can kind of remember that, yeah.
Man. All right, let's start in with some Killebrews here. Let me see what we got. We're going to try to, I think we're going to aim for somewhere around 10 each-ish. This is, I'm going to start out with a 2012 Topps Tribute. And this is a blue variety. Here, get that beer out of the way for a second. Look at the shine on that thing. It's numbered out of 199.
Ooh, I love Tribute.
Oh, man, it's a nice thick card. It's just a beautiful card. Got him swinging there. Got the pinstripes. Pretty plain back, but
it's not the last tribute. It's not the last Topps Tribute we're going to see tonight.
Oh, you got one too? Here, we'll put it over here. All right, what do you got? Oh, we lost him again. Come on back, Dustin. I can't drink alone, man. I got to bring him back in. Bring him back in. This is what happens when you drink and live stream. There he is.
Yeah, I did it again. I pushed the back button and it backed me out of the hole. Because I can't see the comments. So I keep going into the little chat to see what people are saying. I don't know what's going on. Why I can't.
I'll try to keep on top of them.
All right, you keep on top of it, and I'll just ignore them. Okay, so I'm starting out small. I got a 2019 Allen and Genter with the gold border.
Ooh, oh.
I like this year how they had the nice design on it. I think it's just a pretty card. Not super valuable or anything, but there's the base card, and this is the gold version.
There we go. That's a nice one. Isn't that? That's just a good picture of him. He looks happy.
Yeah, he has a lot of cards where he's smiling. You gotta love the killer.
All right, let's see here. I'm gonna go down. I'll go down to Ginter Row 2 then. I think this is 2014. Nice picture of him too. He's got the rubberized suit on underneath there. Trying to shed some pounds, maybe. I don't know. I'll put that one up there.
Okay. The next one I have is the exact same picture as this. Topps is pretty notorious for recycling pictures, but this is a 2021 of the Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary. This is the refractor.
Oh, I like that.
So
I don't have that one. I don't think I have that one. Very nice. Very nice.
Then it's the 52.
Let's see here. Where do we want to go next? Want to stay shiny? This is going to be a 2013 Topps Cut to the Chase. Cut to the Chase. Die cut. Shiny. Got him batting there. Look at the
That's a
colors
nice
on
one.
that. Isn't that beautiful?
That's a great set.
Right,
I love that. I love those ones.
Just crazy die cuts. So there you go. That was 20. What did I say? 2013, I think. Yep.
Okay, I got a 2020. I really love purple cards. I don't know why. Purple and pink cards I always think are really cool, especially as my football cards because I love my Vikings. But this is a 2020 Heritage, or is it Archives? I think it's an Archives. Harmon Killebrew purple border. So probably, I don't know if it's coming up on there. Sorry about the lighting. And this one's numbered out of 175. I just kind of like
Nice.
the blue with the purple border.
I like that one. Oh, let's see here. Let's go back. Let's get old school. Here. I got a series of 72s. I think you might have shown some of these. Let's see. What do I got going on here? I got 72. These are, I don't know what happened here, but I got, for some reason, I got 3 of these in actions.
Nice.
Maybe we should this one's pretty nice. My lighting's not great either. So there's a 72 in action, and you might have shown this one. It's John Ellis in action, but you got Killebrew holding him on.
Yeah,
I
I know I may have shown that because I know I've talked about that on YouTube at one point. So
that's a sneaky Killebrew. So I had to get that one in my collection.
yeah, in the Super Collectors group, they call that a cameo card.
Cameo. There you go, guys. You're learning something.
All right, so this one I have here is a 2022 Topps Rip mini chartreuse, and it is numbered out of 45.
Ooh, look at that. Ooh, I like that.
So just kind of pretty cool one.
Ooh, I gotta have that. you're gonna be to blame, man. You're gonna have a video
There's a
soon here.
good. There's a Kirby like that, but it always goes for a lot of money. Well, when I say a lot of money, no, it's not a ton of money, but I have a tough time paying, even like $15-20 for post playing days cards.
Right.
Um,
Yep.
yeah, I don't know. It's just I'd rather buy something from the playing days or save up and whatever. But Harmon's quite a bit cheaper than Kirby is. So
You know what? I think we're gonna have to do a giveaway here. We'll just say if you're watching this, come back and in the comments leave a comment. And just say, I don't know, something like I love Killebrew or something. Because I definitely have doubles. Both of those are in good shape. My third one's got the corners all messed up. But I'll give away one of those. And this is 2019 Top Stadium Club. I love this picture. They got them in the cart, rolling them.
yep.
Hey Warren, do it. When this turns into a video, come back and leave a look at Brad. I hate Killebrew. Oh my gosh, he's got a smiley face though, so he's joking. I'll try to note you guys down, but I can't promise anything. I'm drinking beer. You know how that works. And then so that's 2019, and then I got the red version as well.
Well,
So
you're
we'll give
making me
away.
feel bad. I don't have.
You don't have that one?
Well, I don't have anything over here to give away.
Oh, no,
Not
that's not a big deal.
not.
I got doubles.
I don't
You know
have
what
anything.
happens is I see something I like and I put a bunch of bids out and then I win them and you end up with doubles.
Win
So
'em
I
all.
will give away. We'll give somebody like a Killebrew starter pack or something. I'll give away one of those, one of the inactions. I probably got something else too.
All right.
All right. What do you got next?
Is it my turn or are you still
Yep.
showing?
No, I just did that Stadium Club here. I'll put it back over here.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna have a little run here of some very similar cards, and I've showed these before. They're just so beautiful. I can't. I just. Would you just look at it? Let's look at it.
Ugh.
And this is a 2000 and I can't remember if I think it's a 2001, but it doesn't say the year actually on the back. It's got the little bat relic in there. It says jersey number 3 was retired by the Minnesota Twins in honor of Harmon Killebrew, and it's just it's like they don't make cards like this anymore.
They don't. What is wrong with them? Somebody ought to write. Well, they don't care. I feel like they don't care.
They're still making money, so they don't care, right?
And I will say too, Dustin sent me some nice Killebrews, so thank you again, buddy. I know I said thank you, but thank you again. I haven't filtered them down into my Killebrew pile yet, so none of those are here. And I know I purchased a Killebrew, so we're gonna have to do this again because I have a relic Killebrew that's not in the pile either. Anyway. Cheers. Dodger Town 76 Fungo. What's up? Thanks for stopping in. Certainly appreciate that. Speaking of fungos, I got to buy a fungo. I've been warming the kids up with a regular bat, and it's not going so good. So I got to get myself a fungo. But anyway, thanks for the reminder. I'm going to come in. Look at this. Nice. This is the RBI leaders. So it's 1970. So it's the 69. I get a little glare on my camera there, but that's the 1970 69 RBI leaders. You got Killebrew front and center with Boog Powell and Reggie Jackson. I thought that's a heavy hitting card right there.
Definitely.
It's nice when
yeah, I
Killebrew. He's got a little smile on his face too. You're right. He smiles all the time.
I think those leader cards are kind of underrated. I mean, I know they're not the most attractive, but I mean, it's a cheap way to get you at least one Hall of Famer, maybe a couple, 2 or 3 Hall of Famers on one card. In fact, I have every one of Harmon's Topps cards but one, and I think it's a leader card with Mickey Mantle happens to be on it, and I just
Oh
haven't
yeah.
wanted to fork out the money for it yet. I do have the 1962 home run leaders with Maris, Mantle, Harmon, and others. That one I had fork out decent amount of money for, but I wanted to have that card. Anyways, back to what I'm showing here. So we see this beautiful number 3 wood piece here, and here is the different version of it. This one has the stencil
Oh
wood
man.
piece. So same card, just a different parallel variation.
Night Warren, thanks for stopping in, buddy. Man, those are two beauties out there, man. Darn. All right, I'm going to come in with a 2007 SP Legendary Cuts. I just love the red. It just pops. And then it's got a lot of like foily gold there. Oh, there you go. A lot of foily gold with the red. It's just a classy looking card. Love it. Let's take a look at the back. The back's nothing to write home about, but man, the front of that card just pops.
Very nice.
I'm trying to get all the gold. It's just beautiful. Put that over there.
I'm trying to remember who all has if Kirby has a card in that set. I'm not sure, but he does. I'm pretty sure I have it. I know I have that Harmon. One last 2001 Topps Tribute card. This one's a very much the same, but it's a slightly different. It has a different picture of Harmon.
Ooh, man,
And it
bringing
has
them
the
all out
jersey
tonight.
piece.
Woo.
Yeah.
Hot
So there
dog.
they are. Pretty maids
Man,
all in a row.
look at that all together like that. Whew. Man. I'm going to have to bring some heat here at the end. All right, this is a 2003 Topps Gallery Hall of Fame edition Killebrew with the dark cap, it says. You must have a variation in there that I'm not aware of. This is a nice kind of picture. I always like my gallery cards. Nothing crazy on the back, but just good, beautiful. It's almost like artwork. I think this is back in when they were actually having people paint the pictures. They don't do it anymore, so I'm kind of boycotting gallery.
You got to get the I think it's called the artist proof, where it's the same card but it's like a thicker stock and it's like a refractory quality on the front.
I'll have to chase that one down.
Yeah, that's a good one. So recently went to a card show and I kind of was somewhat disappointed, not with the show. The show was great, but I was sort of disappointed with myself and the amount of things I picked up. Like I came home with under my budget, and so I was kind of feeling a little down about it. So I ended up going on eBay and grabbing a couple cards, and this is one of them that I grabbed. This is a 1970 Kellogg's Harmon Killebrew and a PSA 7.
Ooh, that's nice.
So
look at that.
So this is one of those kind of, what do they call, lenticular, like 3D style.
I might have some of them coming. That's, Mangini's been showing. Mangini's a pain in the neck because he keeps showing cards this guy just photo drops cards all day long. It's awesome. I joke about it, but and I love it when him and Rick Vintage Oddball get going because they start showing cards that are like, $1,000, $2,000, and I just can't afford that. So I'm like, wow, those are beautiful. But every once in a while, Mangini will start dropping these, stuff like that where it's like actually attainable. And I'm pretty sure I just made some purchases on some Kellogg's cards because of Mangini. But anyway, those guys, that Cleveland, we got a nice group of guys for the Cleveland Airbnb, and that text thread is active, man, on a daily basis. Like there's times where I'll go to bed early and I'll wake up in the morning, it'll be like 190 texts. Oh man, those guys, they just start going back and forth when it gets crazy. And then Mangini's goal in life is to get me to buy cards. So, and a lot of people might not know this about me, but I try to buy a card every day. So whether I get on eBay and just $1 card or a $5 card or whatever, or I go on ComC and buy like a 50-cent card, I try to buy a card every day. Just something that happened in the day. It might be a player that did something good for the day or something, whatever suits my fancy. It's usually at night when I'm laying down for bed trying to decompress, and I'll just go pick a card to buy. But Mangini's really been doing a good job at stimulating that. So this one, and I don't know if you have this one or not. You'll have to tell me, but I think it's a 1996 CMG, kind of like a promo type card, but it's like a gold embossed. It's kind of like it's all embossed. I mean, the camera's not doing it justice. It's just all gold embossed, and then on the back, this is nuts. It's upside down. It's got all his stats embossed in there, like etched in.
Yeah.
Do you have that one?
I do have that one.
It's like encased in its own plastic.
Okay. I think if I remember right, I was kind of just fingering through a couple of my Killebrew rows. I didn't see it, but I'm pretty sure I cut the dang thing out of that encased and put it in its own. I don't know if I put it in a top loader or in a mag or what, but
yeah, this thing is like
I don't know why. I think it's sealed. Yeah,
it's like hermetically
sealed. So.
Yeah, ooh, yeah. Big words both at the same time. That's good for guys having a beer.
Yeah,
so I saw that one and I was just like,
alike.
Man, that I got to have that in my collection. It's just so shiny.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have it. I don't know where it is, but it's somewhere. But yeah, I think I cut it out of there. I was like, I don't really like this holder. I want to put it in my own holder.
Well, it's a weird holder, and if you put it up against other cards, like it wouldn't fit in a box, I don't think. It's too wide. So
right.
I could see how somebody might want to do
that. I have a card that I did pick up at the Minnesota show. It's a card that has been on my want list for a long time. It's a regional set, or oddball oversized set that I've been that one of those things when I started collecting and started back again in 2017, and I should have bought this in 2017 or 2018 because it was very, very cheap, and now it's very expensive. But I was walking around. I talked to this one dealer about something, a magazine or something that he had that I just didn't want. I liked it, but I didn't really want to buy another, piece of memorabilia or whatever. So I kind of walked away, and I come back later and he had this, and it has a big crease in it. But I'm like, well, how much do you want for that? And he said $5. And I mean, it's, other than the crease, it's in good shape. It's a 1970 Super Value art card, oversized, obviously you could see. But yeah, there's a whole set of twins. There's a Rod Carew, a Tony Oliva, Jim Cott, and some other semi-stars. But it's one that I've wanted for a long time, and it is creased, but it's at least a placeholder and a cool addition. Is definitely worth $5.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. How many more you got for tonight?
All right, I'm going to put it up here.
You got any more tonight? Is that your last one or no?
I have one more left.
All right. I got one more left as well. What's up, Henry S., by the way? I see Henry S. is in. Good to have you in, Henry. All right.
I still have a little bit of beer left.
Yeah, mine's getting down to the bottom, so the timing on this is impeccable. Okay, let me just double check here. I think this is a 1991 line drive. I don't know where I picked this up, but it's autographed. Got that beautiful Harmon Killebrew autograph. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have any like. I don't think they came like this. I think it's a line drive card, but then somebody got it signed.
Nice.
But
I don't have that card, period, signed or unsigned. So that's pretty awesome.
all right, I got one. Yeah.
It's a
So just got
good looking card too.
one of the nicest autographs, by the way. And I do appreciate good penmanship, especially with all the TTMs we've been doing of late. And you see some of these come back, and it's like, man, these old guys knew what they were doing. They had good penmanship, and I think Killebrew was one that was just kind of a stickler that, you got to have a good autograph. It's got to look good. You got to be able to read it. And his is
Right.
one of the
And I think
sharpest looking autos.
I think we've probably told this story on one of our episodes, but I can tell it again. One year at a Twins Fest, Harmon was in a signing line with Michael Kadire and probably one or two other players, and he was at the end of the line, and he kept getting these balls and other items that were already signed by the previous guys, and Kadire's signature in particular was basically chicken scratch at this time. He was kind of a prospect coming up or a young player. And Harmon's like, who keeps signing this chicken scrap garbage? And he's like, if you keep signing like this, I'm going to get up and leave, and all these people here are going to be pissed at you. And really changed. And if anybody's familiar with Michael Kadire's signature today, he has a very beautiful, legible signature, and it's all because of Harmon.
That is so awesome. It's awesome, man. Like the old guy, like, come on, you young guys, quit doing that shit. I mean, you look at some of these guys that autograph stuff these days, it's just like, like one letter or two letters, or it's just like crap that you can't even read. Like, well, that's not your name. That's not your signature. What are you doing?
People are paying you for this, I take pride in it a little bit, So anyways, my last one, of course, is also an autograph. I have this 2005 Absolute Memorabilia Tools of the Trade. It is a dual relic with the sticker autograph. But man, I like these silver stickers compared to like the Scotch tape ones that they do nowadays.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, you prefer not to get a sticker at all, but if I'm going to buy a sticker, this looks pretty nice. So
I feel like the clear ones, they're trying to like hide it or something. Like if it's going to be a sticker, put the silver one on there. It's got nice like rainbowy colors. Don't try to hide it.
So yeah, this one's numbered out of 65.
Ooh, baby.
So yeah.
What do you got on? You got wood on there, and then is that a uniform?
Yep, bat and a jersey with the pinstripe.
Got the stripey on there, man. That is.
And nice. This is I love these old school. I think years ago, Baseball Card Junkies did a video on relic cards and like, are they authentic or not?
Yeah.
And I like it when they say, these authentic items personally worn or used by Harmon Killebrew in an official Major League Baseball game, and it says more about it. But like even now, Topps, they'll have a card, like there's a set here. Let's see if I have one nearby, where they say game used on the front. They'll say game used relic or game used jersey, but it doesn't say anything on the back. Here's one. So it says very small right here, game used memorabilia. And then on the back, it says you have received a baseball relic card from 2020 Topps Series 1. Well, it doesn't say who used it. You know, in this particular card, you know, maybe this isn't a jersey from Miguel Sano. Maybe they just have a jersey from somebody generically. They cut it up and put it in any Twins players. So I'm really doubtful on some of this stuff. Like some of the Kirby's that just are like this, that just say game used memorabilia, and that's all they say. I'm skeptical about them. I usually won't buy them unless they're like super. I get a great deal on it or something.
Well, even somebody like, you know, like Kirby or whatever, some of these guys that haven't played forever, like there's only so many of those jerseys out there. You
Right.
know, like, so how many of those are game used and it's a current player game used thing in a Hall of Famer's card?
Yeah. I mean, I used to always say,
I wouldn't even, I wouldn't put it past them. I mean, matter of fact, I actually expect them to do that.
definitely. And I used to always say, like, you know, I like collecting the Kirby relics because, and the Harmon relics, because they can't do a player worn jersey because they're dead. They can't put a jersey on, take it off, and call it a player worn.
Right.
But what kind of shady stuff are they doing with the game used? Is it Harmon that's using it? Is it Kirby? But that's why I like these older relics, because they usually spell it out pretty specifically. You know, hey, this was used by Harmon in a game, and
Yeah,
you
I've
know,
got
and they
quite a
could,
collection of that kind of stuff, and I try to stay in the early 2000s. And
right,
even then though, you know, so it's more likely to be correct because they were just dipping their toes in it. But even then, you hear stories about them kind of pushing the envelope and trying to see what they can get away with. So
definitely. And I even saw a post. Somebody posted a couple of those Jersey Fusion cards. You know, where they take a
yep,
card and they like glue a piece of jersey.
yep,
And somebody posted some that they really liked them. You know, they like the idea of taking old like junk wax and putting a little bit of value into it. You know, they have a QR code that you can scan that
yep.
shows a picture of the jersey they cut it from and all that stuff. And someone else commented, you know, like, hey, those are probably fake or whatever. And I'm like, well, what makes you say that? You know, what makes you have more faith in Tops than you do in this company? Um, they mentioned Leaf too by name, but there's a great video out there, and I'll send it to you later, of a guy that tours the Leaf warehouse and all the game used stuff that they have, and it's amazing. And it's just like you wish they had the licensing. Part of you wishes they had the licensing because their cards are pretty nice.
I
Um,
think I watched that video.
yeah, but
They just have
if they did
boxes and
have the like,
boxes and boxes of stuff.
yeah, and they got it all cataloged and everything, they got
Yeah,
all kinds of stuff. But it's like if they did have the licenses, would they bother? You know, this is the draw to their product since they don't have licenses. Is the game use stuff, and that's the reason why they do it, because that's the only way they're going to sell cards. Um, so yeah, I don't know.
well, I think, and the other point on that is, as we're talking about it, is that's the only really benefit. You know, when Fanatics took over Tops, you know, Fanatics really tries at least to own the game used market. They like that game used stuff, and I was really hoping that they would bring that into the cards and really, you know, up the level of the actual like authenticity of it. You know, um, whether they do or not, who knows? But that was
It'll
my
be
major
interesting.
hope.
It'll be interesting to see what they do with like football and stuff. And um, you know, I on one hand, you know, I kind of get Panini where they're coming from with the player worn garbage. While the hot thing is rookies, well, these rookies don't have game used jerseys, you know, before they play in a game.
Yep.
So they're getting player worn RPAs. That's why RPAs have never really done anything for me. Like I would rather have an on card autograph than a sticker with a fake relic, you know.
Right.
But you know, baseball players play 162 games. Football players only play 17, and a lot of the bigger stars are trading their jerseys. So it's harder for them to get football jerseys than it is baseball jerseys. But here we are off on a tangent, or at least I am.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, we are drinking, so there's no rules.
Right.
We could go down whatever path we want to go down, man. So good little discussion.
But I guess that's
anyway.
it. I guess that's it when it comes to Harmon's.
Another good session, buddy. Another good session. Well,
Definitely.
I'm out of. Well, I mean, I have a whole stack of Harmons, but I want to save some for another deal here. Sounds like Warren is maybe going to get us some beer here. So
yeah, that'd be awesome. And now we're both out of beer, so
yeah, I'm out of beer. So the game is over for this evening, and I don't want to get another one because that'll just mess up my Monday morning.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
All right. Well, hey, buddy, I appreciate it, man. I'm glad we got together and did this again. It's always fun. Certainly appreciate everybody popping in here. Yep, a couple people popping in here, so we appreciate that. And if you're watching the recording of that, we appreciate that too.
Definitely.
All right, you got any closing thoughts for today?
Not really. I think that skewed my.
Give us your beer again, wouldn't you? Would you?
Yeah, it's Ultimate Luchador Mexican style amber lager from Lost Sanity Brewing in Medelia, Minnesota, and it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. It wasn't anything like you were going to write home to mom about, but it was not that you'd write home to mom about beers, but it was pretty good. I enjoyed it, and I think I would have liked it even more if I was eating it or drinking it with a nice meal.
Nice meal. Yep. And I was drinking the Weird Window Brewing Company, Honey I'm Good. That's a Kolsch. And I will say that after a long day at the ball field and a little bit of lawn mowing, that thing was pretty refreshing. So enjoyed it. And obviously lots of Killebrews for everybody to look at. And that's all I've got. So I'm gonna sign us off, and I'm gonna say, if you guys are open anything, best of luck to you. Don't forget to collect to connect and have an awesome night. You got anything, Dustin?
Nope. Just have a great time, great day, and hope you watch our next episode.
All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll catch you guys later.